Hey, my squad. Welcome. Welcome, Lee. Thank you for setting up. It all sounds so yummy. Let's make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. And I'll get into what I'm doing today. Sorry I wasn't live yesterday, guys. I just could not function. Um, it was one of those days. Okay, notification's gone out. Sound's working. So we'll turn that down. That. What's that? Okay. So, welcome. Um, so, I'm working on Sesame Street Friends. I am doing this for Retro Called Classic. It's much more classic and retro than Sesame Street. Familiars in February because I relate with Biggie Bird. I'm a Biggie Bird girl. Palantines because these are I made a lot of friends from my love of Sesame Street. Um, Love is in the Air with Tia and Lizzie. Um, because I'm doing this because it's me and someone we actually have a connection over Big Bird. Paint with Friends, Love is in the Air edition. And that is with Crafty Chef Diamond and Enza's Diamond Painting. Um, I need to change. I need to add Enza to the list. Sorry, Enza. For some reason, when I copied the list, it cut yours off. Technical issues there. But the list of everybody that is in that collab is down below. And I'm doing this because I just have a love for Big Red. And they were a loving bunch of friends. And I'm doing this for Barn Life, for Diamond Grandma. I have a whole story that I came up with of this bunch coming to work on Farmer Muttnutt's farm. I will post it in my group. I posted it in Diamond Grandma's group. Y'all have to go read it. It is hilariously kind of funny. So, let's see here. Oh, nope, I don't want that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get everything situated here. I swear, it never fails. I always have technical difficulties. Always. 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 So, last Thursday, I worked on this. I got this whole top little section done, and this whole section here, part of Oscar, good part of Big Bird. So today, I'm going to finish Big Bird's head, start Cookie, Abacadabby, and Grover, and more of the sky here. Hey Lee, how are you? Let's see here. First off, I'm going to start because I actually changed the eyes. Were just 5200, but I decided to do them as 5200 AB. I'm better than I was yesterday. I couldn't really function yesterday. It was one of those twingy, naggy headaches from sinus related. Me and Mom have both been having them. And so, yeah, I knew I couldn't sit here and diamond paint for any length of time yesterday. So I just took yesterday off, and I was going to take off until Tuesday, but I'm like, I feel like going live today. I'll just do it as a pop up. Where is. So we have replacing the 5200 with 5200 AP in the eyes, and also in Abby Cadabby's bows here. Not to mention, this Big Bird is already blingy because Big Bird is all ABs. So, yeah. So what is everybody working on? Other than this one, I'm also still working my Ticket to Ride canvas, which is the King's Path. And I've laid a few more drills on her, but I'm still working. We're all mad here. And y'all know I've been doing that one since October of last year. So hopefully, I may work on her after I get this 2 sections done today, because we got about 2 weeks and 6 days left in February. So the way I have this broke down is I have these 2 sections plus a section at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Lee, it's sometimes StreamYards and YouTube have an issue with each other. I don't know. It does it from time to time. It usually catches itself up. Because, like, I have my chat open, my YouTube chat open on my other device, and it's not showing me anything that you've typed. But yet I can see it here on the StreamYards. It's weird. It is so weird that sometimes they'll work together, sometimes they don't. So, and the thing is, I'm using 2 different devices to come in with, so it's not like I'm using the same device to stream from 2 separate cameras. My overhead camera is my tablet, and then my me cam, as I call it, or the camera that you see me on, that's on my Chromebook. But I actually like this setup better because it gives me more room. I don't have my desktop over here. I'm going to get in the area set up over there where I got my desktop at now. Eventually, and because the only reason I really use my desktop is basically for editing. Other than that, I really don't use my editing and uploading, because I'll edit my videos, upload them on there, and then I do all the other stuff on my, posting and all that through my Chromebook. But yes, the only reason I use my desktop is because the editing software I use and I love, love, love. Well, I'm a little bit of a techie, so yeah. I'm a little bit high tech. um, when it comes to some things. But so yeah, so that's over there. What is this? Oh, it's a 6%. Um, so that's hooked to the big TV because my monitor decided it was going to take a. But I had that computer monitor and desktop for, oh God, uh, going on 5 or 6 years. So, and the monitor was a used monitor anyway. So, um, yeah, it was time, I think, for it to kick the bucket. Um, wow, way to go, Lee. Wow, that's good. Yeah, it. See, I guess I was used to being in the um, realm of video chatting, basically. Um, so when I came to YouTube, it wasn't really hard for me to sit down and do videos or sit down and do live streams or things like that because I was doing it on from another program. I was running my own chat room. I was running video, all that stuff. So it all depends on your you got to figure out what your comfort zone is, and once you get in that groove, it'd be just you'll be able to repetitively do it. I'm not gonna lie. There's still times I go live and I'm like, you know, uh, like still scared to death, because I guess we all still have that um, fear of failure kind of scenario. Yeah, yeah, you're more you with the technical end, making sure you have everything right. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but there are some people that are shy to go live. There's um, and yeah. I mean, even as seasoned professionals, we still have our moments. Um, so ooh, my eyes. Most times, I just can turn on the camera, and I'm like, if I'm the only one here, I'm the only one here. You know. I look at my lives and even my videos, um, they're video diaries for me. See, I'm a little bit of both, though, Lee. I'm a little bit of an introvert and an extrovert. It all depends on the situation. There are times where I'm fine staying in. And then there are times where, yeah, I love going out. But yeah, so um, but I've always been okay. I'm like, If I'm the only one here, I'm the only one here. That's why they make the hashtag replay. You know, why is my eye itchy? Right in the corner of my eye. What's the itch? But, so. Um, but yeah, a lot of times we just gotta take that leap of faith and put our video out there and you know go with it. I'm also the type that if I put a video out, you know, yeah, leave your comments, your thoughts. You know, tell me where I can improve. Tell me what I need to change. I'm open to the open criticism. You know, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being outright fucking ignorant, nasty with someone about not liking their stuff. Um, because I've actually had some nasty comments before on my videos, but you live, you learn, you move on. You're gonna have the haters. You're gonna have the trolls. Um, it's inevitable. They're just this type of people just love to. See, I don't need this one no more. So put that back there so don't misplace it. Um, but it is what it is when it comes to uh, people giving you constructive criticism. This might be in 310, I don't know. Let's do the outline. Let's do the outline. Okay, I know I just dropped one out. Where did it go? Up there it is. But when I first started, I really people were not really nice with stuff that they comment, the trolls. Um, but I guess I knew how to handle them from the other chat program I was on. I'll switch. I need to switch my pins now because it's what I use. Um, but so I was used to dealing with trolls, insulters, people like that. Um, you don't play into their hand, basically. You know, and believe it or not, there are some trolls that are coming to your chat. They're not being disrespectful per se, but you can actually change them. You can, I've done that. I've had that happen. Um, I've had somebody that used to be a troll, used to come in my lives all the time, would try to disrupt my chat. And then eventually, I guess they seen they weren't going to get a reaction out of me. And they actually started, actually leaving positive comments and stuff on my channel. So it is possible to turn a troll, but 9 times out of 10, you just block them, and go on. Don't even acknowledge them. Don't give them the satisfaction of your energy. You know, don't waste your energy on them, because it's what they want. They want you to stray away from your live stream and pay attention to them, make them the center of attention instead of you delivering your message or you're doing your live stream, whatever you're doing on your live stream. You know. Yeah, well, there's probably workers and lurkers, Lee. Um, you can't always go by the number that YouTube is telling you is in your live stream, because that has ever there are people could be sitting here watching you, not commenting or anything like that, and YouTube doesn't count them. It is, yeah, it's weird. I've been dealing with that for years. It seems like YouTube is actually having a glitch today, because, like I say, in my chat, let me refresh. Maybe that's the issue. Because I usually bring the chat up on my another device, just so I could see the StreamYard's chat, and I can also see the YouTube chat. Because they're usually one might be a little off from the other. And there's always a lag. There's always a lag. So. All right, let's see now. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I need to do. I had to refresh that on my phone, but yeah, there's always a lag between YouTube and StreamYard chat, and that lag can all depend on. If I'm not mistaken, the way Mr. E explained it, it all could depend on and Nick's. It all could depend on your internet connection as well, your bandwidth and all that. Hey Jennifer, welcome in. How are you? Welcome to my crazy crafting world, or crazy crafting corner, whatever y'all will call it. But yeah, so it's just like when you type in, like in a giveaway, you're working and lurking. Yeah, we all love to work and lurk. I am so guilty of that a lot of times. I'll go to someone's live, I'll say hi and everything, and then all of a sudden, it's like I dropped off the radar. No, I'm still there. I'm just working and lurking. Um, it's like when someone does a giveaway, you may see your name pop up first. Ooh, what canvas are you working on, Jennifer? And what event are you doing it for? If you're doing it for an event, what event are you doing it for? This one I'm doing for multiple events. They're all listed in the description. I tend to try to do, have my canvas work for more than one event. So. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one. Okay, Lee. Actually, I don't think I've heard of that one, Jennifer. Feel free to post pictures or any of your, if you have any questions or whatever. And I don't know why my camera kicked out, guys. Hold on. Feel free to post any pictures or comment, any questions you have in my Facebook group. Nightbot should post that somewhere in the room. Because there may be somebody in my group and in the group that can help you, or they may know somebody that can help you. I think I've heard of that one I've heard of Lizzie Falcon. I think I've seen that one. I'm not 100% sure. But this one I'm doing for Barn Life, with Diamond Grandma, Palentine's with the Uncrafted Crafter, and Mindy's Diamond Moment. Paint with Friends, Love is in the Air edition with Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery and Crafty Chef Diamond. Love is in the Air with Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction and Lizzie's World of Gems. And Retro Cult Classic with Stacy D.P. Ritz and Christopher Colassa. Then I'm doing a King's Pass from DAC for Ticket to Ride. And I'm still working on my We're All Mad Here that I did for Break the Silence of October of last year. So I got 2 squares left on her. I hope to have her finished before the end of February. So. There was a time I used to have 4 or 5 WIPs going at one time. But I've actually slacked back on that because I'm doing a little bit larger canvases. Okay, Jen, I see you sent me a Facebook friends request. I'll get that when I get off of ooh, I bet you that's pretty. Oh my god. I actually have 2 Nightmares Before Christmas, Jack Skeleton, and the other one's Jack and Sally, but they're from Amazon. And most of my canvases are from Amazon. I've been gifted a lot of canvases through my Amazon wish lists. People ask me to put those up, and there's an anonymous viewer that sends me stuff from time to time. But this anonymous viewer has let me know. They have known me since Yahoo days. So, oh God, what is going on with... Give me a second. I don't know why StreamYard keeps wanting to kick my camera. Keeps kicking my tablet. Yeah. I'm halfway finished mine. I'm at the halfway point on mine. But mine is a 51 by 71. And it's square. I'm mostly done around. Hi, Steph Sissy. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's my Sissy and my Molly May? Yeah, my tablet and camera it wants to play crazy today. But so yeah, but I have a feeling I probably can be, because it's a lot of the area I'm in right now. There's not really a whole lot of confetti in a King's Path. Oh, she's cuddly. Yeah, Zoe's asleep on the corner of my bed. I'm pretty sure Precious is asleep by Mama because she's stuck. She's always stuck up her mama's honey. Do what? Yeah, Mom says she's right on the corner. Yep, just what I thought. No, on your bed with you is what I thought. I didn't know where I had on the bed, but I knew she was on that bed with you. She sticks to her mama. Precious is the epitome of a mommy's girl. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There we go. As you can see, the new setup I have with my tablet, as you can see that the closer I get to this canvas, as you can see that's the only area of confetti in this whole canvas is Abby Cadabby. In this whole canvas is Abby Cadabby. Oh guys, let me erase you up. Yeah, actually I did. Let me see. Oh, I gotta figure out which one of the books. I gotta skip a page now. Oh, it must be in the other because this is mostly my 30 by 30s and a few 30 by 40s. Oh, da, 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 da. Yep, oh, there it is. So it's from Amazon, but it's this one right here. It's actually, no matter which way you turn it, it still looks good because the owls are all sticking with their heads into the center. So it's 6 owls. And I think I'm putting crystals in their eyes. I know in the yellow. Now there's 2 of the owls. Their eyes are all black. Yeah, that got to change that because that just looked creepy. Yeah. So, I got this out of it was in a Amazon mystery box that someone sent me off of my Amazon wish list. And yeah, so I've just been saving it for this perfect occasion. And one has a rose. I get my love of owls from my mom's mom. She loved owls. She had owls all over the place. I've always been an animal person though. I love animals. I've always loved animals. I guess growing up on a farm, I've always had that love for animals. We actually have barn owls and little hoot owls around here, and occasionally we get our little town gets graced by the presence of a snowy owl. I don't think anybody's seen him this year though yet. Nobody said it. I've not seen any posts. I know we seen him last. Was he spotted? He was spotted last year, I believe. Uh, hey Sam, welcome in. Uh, shit, I done lost my train of thought. Oh, the snowy owl. Um, we have a lady here in town that if you spot him, you can win a free pizza from her. Um, but I haven't seen anybody post about it this year. If you're the first one to spot him, report, you get a free pizza. Jennifer, I live in Maryland. I actually live about 4 hours southeast of Washington, D.C. If you know anything about Maryland and you know where Ocean City, Maryland is, I'm an hour south of there. I am a Eastern Shore, Maryland girl, born and raised. And if you watch Color and Chat with Joanna, she's only an hour away from me. She lives in Delaware, so she's about an hour drive from me. And then, if you know, yeah, Landover, that's probably, I'd say maybe 3-ish hours from me. Yeah, that's home of the Redskins, or what are they now? The Commanders. I don't know what they're called. Girl, join my club. Join. Yeah, I know what you feel like there. Um, I have to push myself sometimes to put stuff out. Uh, yeah, see, I'm a Ravens fan, but yeah, I know my my mom's brother, my uncle that passed away in January. He was a Redskins fan. So, yep, I know right where the stadium's at. I'm just on the other side of the bay from there. That's a can of worms I really don't want to open, but I've been okay. Uh, but yeah, so I'm Eastern Shore, Maryland, born and raised. But I've been to both sides. All over Maryland, all over Virginia, all over Delaware. So, uh, yeah, I know, Sam, but it's stuff I really don't. I just want to keep it. Yeah, I'm so over it now. Um, yeah, it's not even worth talking about anymore. But yeah, so I've been to Jersey, but yet I've not been to Jersey. And this is if you can catch a ferry in Cape May, Lewis, Delaware, that takes you across to Cape May, New Jersey. Okay, we got off of the boat on, because my nephew would not use the bathroom on the boat for some reason. Granted, he was 5, so so we got over to the terminal. He got off, he used the bathroom, we got back on. So technically, I've been to New Jersey, but yet I've not been to New Jersey. I don't even know if that counts on being on Jersey soil, because I never left out of the terminal, when we got to the other side. So. Yeah, and it depends on what parts of Maryland you're talking about, Jennifer, because there are parts of Maryland that are 45 minutes from me. You won't catch my fat white Maryland ass in. Oh, hells to the motherfucking no. There are parts of a town 45 minutes from me and my mom. It's called Salisbury, Maryland. There are parts of it they call Little Baltimore. And y'all know how bad crime is in Baltimore. My God, this shit don't shut the fuck up. Anyway. Sorry about that, y'all. But anywho, yeah. So, yeah. You won't catch my fat chunky monkey ass over there. Even though I have friends that live in them areas. Yeah, no, y'all want to see me, we can meet somewhere else, or you can come find me. Because, nope, you will never catch me near Booth, Isabella, or Church Street. Nope, or the reservation, as they call it. That's all the areas with the Indian names. Hell, I don't even like going to the goddamn mall. Shit. But I digress. So, yeah, it just all depends on, where you're at. If you're in a metropolitan city, you're in or if you're out in the country areas. See, I live near town, but so it just all depends on what part you're talking about. Because there are some areas in Maryland that are so peaceful, because they're out in the country. Your nearest neighbor's like 2 miles down the road. I'm working on the Sesame Street Friends. But, yeah. Then there's other places. Yeah, no. I'll stay my little chunky monkey behind where I'm at. There's even parts of my town I don't even fucking go in anymore, because it's just, yes, it's not. You just don't feel safe anymore, and that's sad to say, because I don't even like. I will not go near our local Dollar General at night. During the day, yeah, but at night I won't even go near our local Dollar General. And that's right, and that's sad to say, because that's right across the street from the police department anyway. But yet, it's still just not, you just don't feel safe, because for some reason, these crazy idiots want to rob the Dollar Generals around this daggone area in my county. I think every single Dollar General has been robbed from mine all the way to a town that's about 15-20 minute drive from here. Welcome back, Lee. Not to mention they robbed the Dash Inn a couple times. They've robbed Goose Creek. They've robbed the gas station there in Eden not too long ago. And they're getting broad because they're doing it in broad daylight too now. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, you know. So I tend to stay away from that side of town, as much as I can. Plus, our Dollar General is a piece of fucking shit and crap anyway. I'm just waiting for when they say the fire marshal has gone in there again and told them that, they need to straighten it up. So. I mean, they fucking block the aisles. They unload their trucks, leave it sit on carts in the middle of the aisles, and you as a customer's got to figure out how to get the fuck around it. First off, that's a safety hazard. That's a fire hazard. Nobody's in cahoots with anybody on that. It's just the upper management won't fucking hire nobody. I swear to God, she don't keep her mouth on my live streams. But yeah, so. But anyway, like I say, I guess that's in all towns though. You have those areas where you don't go after dark. No matter, even if you do know anybody in that area. Hell, there's some I don't even want to go in the daylight. There's just been a lot of crazy shit going on. Just in the world in general. Half the time I don't even want to watch the news anymore. Because it's always some kind of this kind of crime, that kind of crime type stuff, it's going on. And I'm still trying to figure out how that daggone woman in California that stabbed her boyfriend over 100 and some times did not serve any jail time. She just got probation. Because they said her lawyer somehow got her off saying the marijuana made her do it. Said she had some kind of psychic trip from that. I'm like, well, then somebody laced that shit. I'm like, yeah. And then I seen on the news, I forget when it actually happened, but the cops actually went to the wrong house. The guy came to the door with a gun, okay? Protecting his house, of course. Cops opened fire on him. Killed him. And they're not even serving any jail time. They're not even being charged or nothing. Because the area is saying, oh, they were in their rights. I mean, the guy never actually fired at him or anything like that. And then when the wife came out, and she didn't know at first it was even the cops, she started shooting at him, but luckily she didn't get hit when they fired back and everything. And Yeah, it was like, what the hell is this world coming to? Kind of makes you afraid to even want to leave your house half the time. I'm not talking about. I don't hardly leave the house unless it's to go to somewhere in town that we need to go, or uh, there's something going on, or we have to go shopping or something. I very rare. I don't like being around a lot of people. You just totally fucking took that out of context. All out of context. Damn. If you're going to fucking eavesdrop on somebody's conversation, do it right. Anyway, sorry guys, but yeah, um, yeah. I just I don't trust big crowds. I don't trust big crowds. You know, it is what it is. So, what is everybody working on? Um, what events are you working on? Um, what maybe coming up? Let's see, what have I got coming up? I know I'm going to be doing some more coloring pages. There is a coloring page challenge that I'm going to do, and I'm going to get it posted. I'm going to get some done and posted here next few days, I guess. Um, I got to actually sit down and work on some, and it's strictly um, using crayons. You can use a little bit of gel pen, like in the little teeny areas where you can't get crayon to, or a little colored pencil or whatever. But it's all crayon. You get, mostly got to do your it in crayon, which is no biggie for me because I know how to color in the areas, little areas too with crayons. Um, so I'll be doing that, and there'll be time lapse videos. All my coloring page videos are time lapse. It's just what works for me. Um, okay, Jen. Yeah, but feel free to post anything in the group, that you want, or any questions you have. So, but yeah, so I'll be doing that. I actually may film some of them here in a little while because it usually don't take me long to do a coloring page, anyway. So. And I usually just set up my tablet as my second camera, and mute all my sounds and just record away. But there should have been a coloring page video that went out on Wednesday. Um, but for this challenge, I'm going to pick a day to just post these during the week. Um, I'll have to edit them. Gotta Gotta get my area set up. Well, I have it pretty much set up. Just gotta move a few things around. So I could sit over there and edit videos and then post it. But anyway, so that's basically all I have coming up on my channel. My lives are Tuesdays and Thursdays, of course. It's like normal. Except there'll be a couple days where they'll be on Friday. They may be on a Friday. Just because I have something to do the day before. The actual, that Thursday or that Tuesday. Like next Thursday coming. Or this Thursday coming, actually. There won't be a live stream. It'll actually be Friday because me and Mom have somewhere we have to go. And I just said, I'm not sure if I'll be back in time to do my live. So that's why I rearranged that schedule. If I'm back in time, I may change it to that day. Back to Thursday. But it just all depends on, what time everything gets done and all that. And how long it takes us to get back here. I was thinking of doing their eyes in glow in the dark, 5200. But then I got thinking that would just be a little creepy when I put this on the wall and only their eyes are glowing. I mean, I could have put it in the clouds too, but yeah, that would have been a little on the creepy side. I mean, I love my glow in the dark, don't get me wrong. But there are sometimes to use it, and there are sometimes, you just, no. And that was a no time. I mean, I do have a couple 30 by 30s that I got from Debbie Day, Day's Dreams. And they are luminous canvases. They have the glow in the dark. I cannot wait to work on a couple of them. They're going to be super, super cool. Super, super, super cool. And I'm not sure exactly when I'll do those. Some of them actually may fit for Diamond Grandmas and things. I'm not sure yet. I have to go back and look at those. But yeah, so like I said, Diamond Grandma, I believe it's Diamond Painting Cajun is her co-host. If I remember correctly, for this month. And it's Barn Life. So I really didn't have the only farm life one I really had was a Christmassy one, and I really wasn't feeling Christmas. But Diamond Grandma is also lenient when it comes to whatever you do for her event. So I sat down and I used Chat GPT. I know there's controversy out there about that in the YouTube realm, but at the point I use it, I like it. It works for me. Um, and I told it what I wanted. I wanted a short story of how Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, Cookie Monster, Grover, and Abby Cadabby came to help me on the farm. Uh, and it wrote me a little story. Uh, so I posted that on Diamond Grandma's page. I shared um, my start picture and my progress so far under the same post. Yeah, I'm a little late to the game. I've been working on it since the 1st of February, but I'm a little behind the posting. Um, so it's really, really cute story. So I was happy with ChatGPT. Um, but yeah, I use ChatGPT. I tell it what I want, and then I sit there. I actually proofread what it gives me, and I go in and if I don't like exactly how they worded it, I'll go in and change it. So they give me the base, and then I go in and I tweak what I want. Yeah. So technically, I'm making it my own. A lot of people think, oh, when you use the Chat GPT, it's you're stealing that. You're no, because when you go in there, you're telling it um, what you want it to give you. So if you want it to give you a list of ideas or videos on cleaning car parts, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just picking anything. Then you type in, give me 25 video ideas on cleaning car parts, you know, or give me 15 examples of how you would clean exhaust, or whatever. I've used it to get ideas for diamond painting videos. I've used it for, when I used to do the would you rather's questions. I've used it for to get a list of questions that when I used to post them on my community tab. I used to post the question of the day. Which I may actually bring that back, but I may bring it back in video form. Um, where I give you my answer in the video, and then you all can leave yours in the chat. The chat box below. I don't know. That was a lot of work doing that because you had to have a question for everything. Some things are more work than you think they are until you try to go and execute. Life never goes the way you want. We're an hour in. I don't think there's anybody going live. I don't think there's anybody going live today that I watch. This time of the day, on Friday. I know Tima and J Rob are live tonight. J Rob is live, I believe, at 9. Tima is 10 my time. And then Nixie Poo, our lovely Nix, Dark Sky from Nix's Notions. I know she is live tomorrow night. 8ish. I'm just going to say 8ish. We all know that it's always around 8ish. If you are a true blue Nix Dark Sky follower. Because we are some ride or die people in that chat. We all ride with Nix until we hit the wall. And then even after hitting the wall, I try to hang around again. Before I have to totally no, I can't go no more. So a lot of times I hype myself up before I go, because then that way I make almost the whole live. As you can see, we're getting the outline of these characters. We already have most of Oscar's face and this whole half of Big Bird's face. You can see that, his little top feathers. So it's really coming along. And like I say, it's a lot of color blocking. Except for Abby, like I say, Abby Cadabby, she does have confetti. But on this whole painting, she's the only one that's confetti. Everybody else is color blocking. Which I was actually shocked with, because I'm used to doing confetti. It doesn't bug me, and neither does color blocking. So I know there are people out there that they can't stand one or the other. There are people out there that they can't stand rounds, or they can't stand squares. They're all round. All they do is rounds. All they do is squares. Me, I don't have a preference there either. Yeah, I'm slower at placing squares right now than I am rounds, but when I started out, that's all I had was rounds. All my canvases were rounds or special drill shapes. So, but most of my canvases are all rounds. I mean, I do have a few squares. Mostly everything I own is wrong. I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. If anybody has anything they're going to talk about, put it in the chat. Um, I don't know. Like I say, most of the time when I go live, I just do these as video diaries for myself. I'm like, if I'm the only one here, I'm the only one here. If other people come and they work, they lurk. That's okay too. You know, um, a lot of us will, when we're working on our canvases, we will put on somebody's book and chat or somebody's live and treat it like a podcast. We'll sit there and we'll work and just listen to what's going on. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how some of us work. And there are times where, even the person that's doing the live stream will just sit there quiet and, just work on what they're doing. And a lot of people treat that as an ASMR video. You just hearing the sounds around the person and things like that. Or there are people that will do silent video, um, as well. You which I may do a couple of those. I mean, it won't be totally silent, but it won't be a lot of chit chat. Um, Type of video. Or I may do it where there is music in the background, because with StreamYards we have where we can put music in our backgrounds while we're live. Um, it's on a loop, but you can do it. You can put it on a play on a loop. I mean, yeah, it plays the same thing over and over, but it, yeah, so, so what you're trying to do. Which actually, I may do one of those. Yeah, I may do one of those lives and work on. We were all mad here. But I would actually put in the title of the chat that, you know, that's the type of live it's going to be. As well. So, things to think about. Not sure exactly. I'll stay live the whole 2 hours today, guys. I try to keep my live 2 lives a week just so YouTube keeps me in the algorithm. No, because I don't feel like rearranging right now. Alright, let's go ahead and do Abby's mouth, which is the 4. Not a whole lot of it because the rest of the red is in Elmo and Grover's mouth, but most of the red is in Elmo. And this is actually 666. That pretty Christmas red. Excuse me, guys. Oh, great. So, let's see. Um, I don't know why, guys. I have been humming the Jeopardy theme for the past couple of days. I have been doing that the past few days, and I have not watched Jeopardy in I don't know how long. But I want to keep humming the Jeopardy tune. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why Jeopardy. Not unless it was because of that episode of Mama's Family. Might have been the episode of Mama's Family because she was on Jeopardy. That was on like a week or two ago. That's it. Oh, whoo! Ow. Oh, I hate when my knee jumps. Oh, that was weird. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm not a Jeopardy person. I never have been. I like Alex Trebek, don't get me wrong, but I never really was one to actually watch the show. Give me a second, guys. I need to fix. Yes. I've been humming Jeopardy for the past few days. It's like what they call it, earwigs. You get those tunes in your head, and of course, all of us that are country music fans have nonstop hearing Toby Keith songs in our heads. And the tribute they did to him last night on CMT was so fitting. But I've been a Toby Keith fan forever. I'm a huge country music fan, period. And when I say I'm a huge country music fan, I'm not just talking about country music of today. I'm talking about country music that goes back into the 40s, 50s, and 60s. I was raised on country music, so I go back to the old-timey artists. And I had someone tell me I'm not old enough to know those songs. I'm like, when you grow up hearing them all your life, you're old enough to know them. You might not have been alive when they came out, but you're old enough to know them. Especially when you grow up in a house where that's predominantly the only music you ever heard was country music. Yeah, I was exposed to other types of music, but my favorite genre, is country. I'll listen to other music, except jazz or blues. I'm not a big jazz or blues fan, but when it comes to country music, and I know I'm going to get some flack for this one, and I really don't give two rats ass on it. Except Taylor fucking Swift. Sorry, I had to say it. I'm not a fucking Swiftie. Never will be a Swiftie. I think she has lost her damn roots. After that whole Kanye West incident, or I think it was Kanye, whoever the hell that was at those awards, she lost her roots. I'm sorry. And I'm so sick of this Travis Kelce fucking Taylor Swift shit. I hope the 49ers, and I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm converting for one night and one night only to a 49ers fan. I hope they take the Chiefs out. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to make some people mad over that, but oh well. I'm like, that's just how I feel. Um, you know, I'm sorry. I believe that, and just like the same thing with Miranda Lambert, she lost her roots for a while as well too. You know, so I'm sorry. That's my feelings. You know, my opinion, and we're all entitled to our own opinion. And it's not just because the Chiefs beat my team to get to the Super Bowl. That's not why. Everybody thinks, oh, y'all Ravens fans, yeah, you're bad mouthing the Chiefs because no, I just don't think they're a good team. I don't know how they fucking beat us. But anyway, they did. But win, lose, you know, you stay faithful to your team. I am, and like I say, I'm only converting for one night only. And I'm not even watching the game. I'm sorry. My team didn't go, so I'm not watching. But, yeah, I'm only converting for one night and one night only. Wow, I'm trying to believe it's that late already. It doesn't seem like I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. What they say is true. Time flies when you're having fun. As y'all can see, Abby Cadabby is starting to come to life, y'all. She's actually starting to look like Abby Cadabby. The only and Tia for Tia's crazy characters, she brought up this question you know for Love Is in the Air. The question last week was, you know, what make what makes us love this canvas? And she brought up this with what dislikes do we have about a canvas? The only dislike I have about this whole canvas is they did not include Slimy or Snuffleupagus. How can you have Oscar without Slimy and Big Bird without Snuffy? But they could have put a few more characters but that's the only dislike I have. Yeah, because Snuffy could have fit right over here behind, a little bit behind Abby Cadabby and Grover. And of course, you could have had Slimy, You could have had Oscar's hand out with slimy on Oscar's head or something like that. But it's okay. I still love the canvas anyway. It's just that's my own dislike. As you could have added a few more of the characters. I mean, it would have had to been probably a bigger canvas, but yeah. So, uh, like I say, yeah, that's the only dislike I have with Tolkien. Um, the drills are good, the clarity's good. All that. It's just, I would have liked to have seen some more of the, iconic characters. You could even somehow included Bert and Ernie. You know, but I digress. I mean, but for that to be the only dislikes of the canvas, that's not bad. Because I know that there are some canvases that I'm like, yeah, yeah, this could use improvement. I could use improvement. Um, I would have done this. I would have done that. But yeah, it's the only one I have, which is, and I very rarely have any dislikes. Most of the time, I can't miss. Hey, Dimo and Mimi, how are you guys? I'm okay. I'm pretty good. Why did I miss one? I always seem to miss one. And here somebody was asking us in their chat. If you see one that you missed, you have to stop and go back and get that drill. Yep. Because if not, it bugs the crap out of me that I know I missed one and yeah. I've tried that. I have tried my hardest when I've missed a drill to not stop and grab that color and put that drill in place. Try to wait till I finish everything. Finish all the color. And yeah, no, I can't do it. It doesn't, no. it nags and nags and nags at me. I know I missed one. And, I've even tried telling myself, no, I haven't done that coloring. It don't work. My brain just, yeah, wired differently. I probably will not get this finished on cam today, guys, but I'm going to try to get Abby Cadabby at least finished. Double check. Got them all. I am really, 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 really happy how this looks. So I'm only going to need that color one more time, and that's in Abby's arm right here. I'm so glad that the um, dryer sheets did their trick, because when I kitted this up, oh, I'm telling you, the static was so unreal. To the point, these drills were jumping everywhere like little Mexican jelly beans. They were like little Mexican jumping beans. I'm loving this canvas. I'm loving how he's coming out. I love my big bird. I am. I love. Don't get me wrong. I love all the Sesame Street characters. From the time I can remember, Sesame Street on. Um, but always been a huge Big Bird fan. Always. And I don't know why. I gravitate to Big Bird. Always have. And it's not Christmas for me if I don't see Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. I have to see that. It's an iconic movie for me. It actually came out, I believe, the year I was born. Um, but I remember watching it from a young kid up, and it's still my favorite to today. It's a tradition. Mom, she has to see her It's a Wonderful Life. That's her tradition. And it's a um, The Waltons, I believe it's called The Homecoming episode. I believe that's the one. Um, yeah, that's the Christmas one. You know, but we all have those iconic movies that certain times of the year we have to watch. And I don't care. I'm probably going to piss people off with this one too. I know I've already pissed people off with the whole not being a Swiftie fan. Die Hard is not a damn Christmas movie. Sorry. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I don't care what people say. It is not a Christmas movie. No more than the whole Christmas Story being an Easter movie because he got a pink bunny suit for Christmas. It'd be like calling that an Easter movie. Like, yeah, no, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Hold on, guys. I need to take care of something. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of something. But, yeah, so that's my feelings on that whole situation. Die Hard, no, not a Christmas movie. And I know there are people out there that argue it is, and somebody, I've seen it, but it's been a while. I think it took place during an office Christmas party or something like that. But no, Die Hard is not a Christmas. I'll stand my ground on that one. uh, see, I'm not a Christmas Story person, or the sequel to that. Just like with the Home Alones. Home Alone 1 and 2, love them. Anything after that, No, thank you. There are just some movies you don't remake. Perfect example of that one, True Grit. Okay, that movie True Grit. What was it with Bo Bridges? I believe it's, or whatever the hell his name is. Okay, yeah, don't remake a John Wayne movie, people. John Wayne's been dead. Alexa, when did John Wayne pass away? Okay, is my Alexa not working? Alexa, when did John Wayne pass away?
John Wayne died on June 11th, 1979 at the age of 72 years.
Okay, I was a year old when he died. Okay? Yeah, people, you don't remake a John Wayne movie. No. Sorry. I don't care how good you think it is. Yeah, don't remake a John Wayne movie. There was only one dude. And I grew up watching John Wayne all my life. That's how country I am. Yeah, you don't remake a John Wayne movie. I'm sorry. Oh, no. No, 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 no. And also, when you're making a movie and you're going to make a sequel to it, make them in the right order. Because if you realize the Flintstone and then the Viva Rock Vegas one, you know, Viva Rock Vegas was how they met. Okay, how Fred became, with Wilma. I mean, with Wilma, and Barney became with Betty. The first Flintstone movie, when they had, Barney and Betty adopt Bam Bam. Yeah, and they did the same thing with the Dukes of Hazzard movies. How the Dukes became the Dukes, or how that all came about, was the second movie. I'm like, geez, at least put them out in the right well, shit. I can't even say the damn word. Chronologically in the right order. I'm like, really? The thing that my brain sits there and thinks, y'all, I'm telling you. Things my brain can think about. But yeah, I refuse. I will not watch it. I will not watch that remake of True Grit. I refuse. Um, I'm sorry, that. I'm up to watching a remake of another movie because, oh my god, when they remade what was that movie called? Yours, Mine, and Ours. They did a remake of that one, and I liked the remake. And same thing with Parent Trap. Okay, the remake of the Parent Trap, with Haley Mills, I was pretty. Was it Haley Mills or whatever her name was? You know, the remake. I thought Haley Mills was in the original. Anyway, whichever. But both of those are good. I mean, they're spot on with each other. Pretty much. This one's more modern day than the other one. You know, I mean, you can, like the new version of the Looney Tunes, they made Wile E. Coyote talk. That took me a little bit to get used to. Not gonna lie. It took me a little bit to get used to Wile E. Coyote talking and being Bugs Bunny's neighbor. But, you know, some things you can remake, but they're just some that just leave them alone. And then there's some books. Okay, they're good as books, but not as movies. And then there's some books that are good as movies and not as books. But Along Came a Spider, James Patterson's Along Came a Spider. Oh my God. When they made that into a movie, and of course they got Morgan Freeman to play Alex Cross, which I believe was the best choice they ever did. That movie was so spot on to the book. I mean, because I had just read that book, because I am a huge James Patterson fan. Which reminds me, with our library cards here, there's a app we can get that we can put on our phones or our tablets, and we can rent books and stuff digitally and read them. And then they just automatically get checked back in. You know, like it's like you're checking out a book, but you're not checking out a book, basically. Mom, your card should be fine. We too long renewed yours before they did mine. Um, oh yeah, I had to talk to you about the 15th about something. I'll talk to you about that later. The thing at the library, an idea, but I'll talk to you about it later. Just remind me. Oh, it's nothing wrong. I mean, we're still going. We're just going to get up butt crack ass early dawn to go down there to get in line. Because I want to be up at the head of that line. I don't want to be in the very back. I want to get and go. But yeah, so but yeah. So our library offers that. So I'm going to check it out, and because I've read almost every James Patterson book there is, because I used to have the Amazon Kindle app on my tablet, so I used to read a lot of the books then, and I really, 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 really want to read his one called Rose Run, Rose Run. He actually co-wrote that with Dolly Parton. He actually co-wrote one with Bill Clinton too. Most people really don't know that. But I do. I love James Patterson books, and his Alex Cross series. Those are really, really my favorite. And the Woman's Mystery Murder Club, I believe it's called. Then he's got a lot of them that are actually named after nursery rhymes and all as well. He actually has a whole teen line of books as well. He actually has a whole teen line of books as well too. I haven't actually read those yet, but I've heard a lot of people saying they're really good as well. But I'm a huge. I used to read. There was a Western author I used to read too. I think his name was Max Band. And then I was reading him for a while, and that was when our library was still on Main Street. That was the old library. And then somehow I read um, Jack and Jill. It was James Patterson's one called Jack and Jill. And from then on, I was hooked on James Patterson books. I was hooked. Um, I don't know what it is about his books that just draws you in, and you're like, you sit in the type of books too that you sit there and before you know it, you've done read half the book because you can't put it down. I love that. I love those type of books. You know, when you get it and you can't stop. You know, you want to keep listening because I do like audiobooks too. And from time to time, I will get an audiobook. And that's the other thing. With this app for our local library, we can also check out audiobooks and stuff like that as well via, never have to even go to the library. Um, but me and Mom, we go to the library at least once a month. But when the weather starts getting warmer, we'll probably go a lot more for, programs and stuff. It's just this time of year, it's just, icky weather to walk. And you get caught in the rain right now. It's going to be a cold rain. And yeah, I don't want to be that far from home and get caught in a downpour like that in the middle of winter when I don't mind getting caught in a summer or a spring or a summer rain. Uh, you know, but yeah. Um, but it is nice that you can, libraries are offering it. And it's nice for a family member to set that up on like a larger tablet or iPad for an elderly person that loves to read, and they can still get their favorite authors and books and movies and stuff like that, but they never have to leave the comfort of their home, because some don't want to ever leave home. I know there's a lady, she comes to the library all the time. She's always putting in library or book orders for some of the elderly in her neighborhood. I seen last time we were there for bingo, she was there doing it, and it's really, yeah. Well, the nursing home actually, I think, has a program for that as well. I think our local nursing home actually has a program for that as well. That the patients that like to read can, um, they could still get the physical book because some of them still want to read the physical books. They're not into the digital stuff. But yeah, it's really really good programs. I mean, our library, since they built the new state of the art library that we have, because our original library it lived its time and everything. It just was so small, so small. I wonder if she's a gummy kid. What did they give her those like the? Because you can always get the cute gummies. Um, but yeah, so but but yeah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do Grover. I did the eats, but I forgot to do Grover. But yeah, so our local library has, since they built the new one, it's been quite a few years now. I forget exactly. I mean, it's huge in there. Um, really, really nice though. But I mean, our small library is still being the old building is still being used. It's now part of the Arts Council department. The Arts Council now has they offer art classes and art shows and stuff like that. I could actually probably enter if I really wanted. I could probably enter some of my diamond paintings into that if they were if I had them framed, into some of the things they have and the shows. And how did I forget to do all the black around Grover's eyes? Really? I'll get that because it's too many. Just now, it's more than one. Um, but yeah, so they offer that there. Um, so our town's trying to bring a lot of stuff back, but you know, they can only do so much because they have to. A lot of the things with the art council is done with grants. So if they can't get a grant, then do it. Um, but yeah. So let's see, we're just a little over 2 hours. Um, I'm I'm not sure exactly how much longer I'm gonna go, guys. But yeah, so that's like I say, our library is really. Then of course, um, the first Friday of every month is bingo, and they do. Ever since the pandemic, we used to do arts and crafts programs at the library. They've started back doing them now. Um, but ever since the pandemic, they did programs to go, and it became so popular that they continued it. So me and mom always sign up for those and look at those. Those are pretty cool. And they offer those for adults, teens, and young children as well. So that's pretty neat. Um, but till the weather warms back up, the only thing that we've been going to the library to do is bingo. But now she's bugging the neighbors. Oh God, people. Anyway, um, but yeah, so we go once a month for bingo, and then, like I say, once the weather starts getting warmer, we'll be going out to, some of the arts and crafts events and stuff. It is a little bit of a walk for us, though. So that's another reason we don't go like right now to a lot of stuff. Um, but let's talk about Easter, and it ain't even Valentine's yet, woman. Alexa, when is Easter this year?
Easter will be on Sunday, March 31st, 2024.
Okay, March 31st. All right. You're talking about freaking Easter, and it ain't until March 31st. Jeez, old people. I know, I wish she'd shut that freaking door. I don't know why she stands there with that door wide open when she can go outside and talk to people. But anyway, um, yeah, so, um, I don't even know why you're thinking about Easter right now when it ain't till March 31st. Um, Mom, March comes before April. It used to be, it's always around the beginning of April. Alexa, when was Easter last year?
Easter Sunday was on Sunday, April 9th, 2023, 307 days ago.
Jeez, April. Easter was 300 and some days ago last year. Doesn't seem like we're that far into the, you know, into the new year that April, it'll be here before we know it. So, let's see. Let's turn the light off. So there is what we got so far, guys. As you can see, we're over. I'm starting to work on cookie now. We got Abby Cadabby. Abby Cadabby is finished all but for the background behind her. I mean, and a little bit of her hand down here, and her little bows. But they get a yellow AB, which I'll put in when I start working on Big Bird's head here in a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, so that's how that goes, I guess. That's how the cookie crumbles, as we would say. So, guys, I will probably end this live here in a few minutes. Um, uh, I may go for another half an hour. I'm not sure yet. Actually, depends on how I feel because I am a little tired. And that's only the weather. I mean, it's icky. It's icky here, and we're supposed to get rain. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of rain. I just want summer weather, spring weather, you know. I'm so over winter now. I'm so over winter. So over the shit show of the year I've had so far. I'm like, January was my trial. You know how you sign up for something, trial period? Yeah, I don't think I'm subscribing to the rest of the year. I'm just taking it on a trial run basis. I'm taking it month by month. I'm not subscribing to the whole year. Um, my January, well, actually, I can't say that. My October, December, and January have been shit show. Well, January not as much of a shit show as December and October and November. Those months were total shit shows. What? She always pretty fucking movie, y'all. I swear to God. And she's the reason. She's part of the reason why my couple months were shit shows. We went broke. She's making the choices. I digress. And we're starting to get cookie. What the hell? I don't know, but that just shook the house. I don't know what that was, but that just shook this freaking house. And it didn't sound like them hitting that loading dock out back either. I know the FedEx truck just went in there not too long ago, but I don't think that didn't sound like him ramming the loading dock. You know, guys, I may just stay live until I finish this. If I'm quiet, it's yeah, it's just because I'm the only one here. Um, I will try to remember to look up the chat every now and then, but I just want to go ahead and um, get this done. Okay, so I need to do 10 for Bober's eyes. What? Mom, these damn stores are putting all holidays pretty much out at one time. Yeah, because Dollar Tree's got every in Hobby Lobby and them. They put every holiday out at one day at our time, pretty much. And I don't understand it. Like, how confusing is that? might have been them ramming that loading dock. You know what? I really don't think. Okay. They chose a pinkish or orangish AB for cookies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have a brownish color AB, but cookies. Yeah, come here, look at this color.
Yeah.
That's what they picked for a cookie.
For Cookie Monsters?
The cookies.
That's yellow, not orange. Or pinkish orange.
You
That's
think
yellow.
cookies be more of a brown?
Yeah. And Big Bird, he was
Big Bird is AB yellows.
Yeah,
bleach.
he was yellow.
He's
Pretty
much. I think AB.
That on Cookie was not orange like that. It was more brownish.
No,
Yeah.
Don't know if I have a.
Something you can switch it with.
Yeah. I mean, I have plenty of brown ABs. I know
browns,
that. But it's ABs, so I'm just trying to see if I have a brown AB. But anything with the pink dots are my. I don't think I have that.
Oscar coming together.
I don't think there is a
Oh,
brown.
well, Abby Gadabby's finished.
Other than her two clothes.
Okay.
That's too.
And what's the little character down there?
What?
My Cookie. Is that his teddy bear?
This?
No, I know Cookie.
This one right here?
I mean Grover. Oh, it's his hand.
It's his cookie.
Or Cookie. I was wondering what that was beside Grover's hand. It's his hand.
Yeah, I am not comfortable with.
Well, I would tell you to use it.
Oh, I still have another set of.
I like that color. That one. That
318. What?
That one.
318.
Yeah, that's pretty. And that's pretty too. That green.
So I really have nothing in there.
So what is it you're wanting next? That another one of them kind like that?
I need some more of that storage, but I need more of that storage.
Oh, the clear ones. The clear
I
plastic.
eventually need more of that
Not
storage.
the frosted.
I eventually need some more of these. But that I can hold off for because I have other things.
But you need
But
those.
that's for all my spares. Right now that's all my rounds. I need that amount. Same amount I got right there for all my squares. So that is
And how much are they?
it depends on how you buy them. If you buy them as a 2 set, a 4 set, or the 9 set. So the 9 set's around $45.
I know they're high.
But that gets you 9 of these.
Yeah.
That gets
Now,
you.
do the things come with it inside?
Yeah. That gets you 9 of
What
these,
you call
and
the Tic Tacs.
yeah, they get you 9 of these, and I think that's like 200 and some of the Tic Tac containers. And then 4 of them's like $20-some. But that's all I need for all the whole DMCs. But they'll all slide in together.
Yeah.
But even so it's easy to.
And this is for like a taller bottle of the.
No, it's just for the Tic Tac.
No, the white. This one over here.
Oh, that's for these.
Yeah, the round ones I'll call them.
Yeah. What have I got?
The others are the Tic Tac.
What have I got in my Debbie Day magical box here? That's mineral gold. 20. That's a square one.
Oh.
I don't think I have that in one. But I have the mineral gold in.
And what's the side? Yeah.
Oh, 20.
No. The one in between them. This one. That's dark.
Beige brown dark.
I didn't mean that.
Oh no, they are. I need to get tape them down because I took them off of the original Bible. So
That's the only place I'm seeing any brownish colors or tannish colors is right here.
I know I'm tossed up between the beige brown because that wouldn't be too.
No.
See, this is gold. See,
Yeah. I seen after you pulled it out.
But I thought I had tawny and round. Tawny's an actual. That's a crystal. That wasn't a good bag either. But I thought I had that in round. That's my mineral gold square. I have them in square and round.
That's pretty.
So if it's got the bold around it, it's square. If it doesn't have the bold around it, it's round.
Oh, okay.
See, I have.
And what are the hearts? Rounds or?
Yeah, those are rounds.
Okay. And of course, round is round. Now, what is this? A square?
Yeah, that's a square crystal. They're crystals.
Oh, I wasn't worried about.
No.
Crystal.
That shape is no. That's what those are. Those are crystal. So you see how they are.
Yeah.
But they're
But
square.
I was asking where they're square. You know.
But these are square, but they're glow in the dark. That's what this shape means.
Yeah.
And these are like glitter shape. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, I'm going to test one of these because it's only right here anyway. So it's not like I gotta. If I don't like it, I can take it off. But okay, I guess it does stand out with the black because it's outlined in black.
Yeah.
But see, that's just one. So, but it stands out.
Yeah.
So I'll use those in place
Yeah.
of because yeah. I'm just like
I did think her little basket came out cute.
I'm just like no.
And I took the CD that I put glued the felt to and glued it into the bottom of the.
That would just be too.
That way she can't pull it out.
That would be too bright.
But Luke said, "Oh, she'll have that if she goes wherever they take her during the day. He has to, I guess, Papa has to work or whatever.
Now that he can work.
Now that he can, because he does every now and then, but sometimes days he's longer than others. So I don't think he's fully, ever going to fully.
I actually think that looks better.
Yeah.
Than what they had charted. I just was not kidding.
No.
But see,
this
is Big Bird.
Yeah, I can see that.
So they're saying this is 130. I don't have a 130, but I do have 444. I'm thinking he's 444.
What's that in the?
Yep, he's DMC 444.
Okay. What's those in the one in the bottom that's a yellowish and the one above it?
What, down here?
Yeah.
These?
That one.
That's my neon glows.
Okay. And then what's that one over there?
Yeah, I don't.
Next one up.
That's
in the corner.
This one?
No, down the corner.
This is yellow too. These are my pearls. God, if I had enough of those, Big Bird would have looked good in the pearls. Because basically those pearls,
they're bright.
They're the same color, but they're just. But these go on a round. Tima said these go on rounds and squares. Which one? You got lemon dark.
Oh, I just seen them in there as being yellow.
You got tangerine.
You got a lot of them.
No, these are my fairy dust. Or well, actually, no, she don't call them fairy dust. Which I can't remember what she calls hers. Because DAC.
I don't think you have any in the top ones.
I have some of this. DAC copyrighted
I was just
the
trying to see.
fairy
See
dust
if
drills.
it was anything that would.
So everybody has calling me the pixie dust, twinkle dust. Everybody's got they can use dust, but they can't call
Yeah.
their drills
Now,
fairy drills.
Cookie Monster's cookie is he that the same color as what's on his chin?
That would have been it would have been this.
Yeah.
And I'm not going there.
That would have made it look like he was holding.
I'm actually not. I'm not going to be doing that down there.
That would have made it look like he had a strawberry or
it just would have.
Weird.
I don't know. It would have really took away from.
It would have.
From him and all that,
Elmo. Yeah.
Well, not Elmo's nose is that color. Now I'll probably do Elmo's nose that color.
Well, won't that kind of clash with Elmo himself?
No, because Elmo's red. He's 666.
Yeah.
Elmo's red.
Oh, yes. Well, what color is Oscar's eyebrows?
Oscar,
Yeah.
they were this. I think
Because I know he's green, but his eyebrows are orangish.
No, they were. I believe they were number 7. So they were like 921. But yeah, so yeah, 2. I'll do 2 in his nose because that's not really going to take away from this. It's just this was going to take away from Elmo because Cookie's cookie being the same color as Elmo's nose. Yeah, then no. Now, I mean, I could have went over there in my rounds and gotten browns because, like right here, see, I've got these browns. So I could have pulled out like 443 or say 434, But I want it to be blingy. I want it to stay blingy, like. So I figured.
It's like below my hip, but in the top part of my thigh.
When in doubt, go to your WD drills. I have 3 drill. I have 3 drill dealers. Hear me? I have 3 drill dealers. Debbie Day, Pam's Diamond Painting, and our lovely goddess, as Tia calls her, T-Ma. Only people I want to buy my drills from, if I'm going to buy specialty drills, because I've used all 3 of their 3 drills from all 3 of them, and I'm happy with what I've gotten. I've had no problems with their drills at all. This is a 7 placer, so we'll use that. Since we got a lot of multi-placing, we can use a 7 placer. Actually, no, I want to use my lighter pin, so I'll go with the 819. No, that's got. Okay, that's not got wax in it. That's got. That's got hoodie. Okay, nope, I can't do that. Let me replace the wax in this pin. In the 7 placer. That wax is old. There it is. Does anybody else do this when your wax starts getting to the point where you've stabbed it so many times you fold it over on itself and re-squish it onto your elastic? They'll love that. Three little stinks. So that is better. So I need to. So I don't have to open it. Let me cover my bar. Mix these notions. That. That right there. Actually, let me move that over a minute and let me go ahead and do Abby's. Abby could. Well, hey, it helps if you use the right hand.
Right? I gave this thing a cake. The other two earlier where they were sold out.
No, you gave them pork chop. We had burgers for lunch.
I also made them tree level in the show.
You did not bring burger in here to her at all.
Not her or
Okay, whatever. Jesus. All right, guys. I'm going to jump out of here because she's getting on my nerves. And I will catch everybody Tuesday. All right, y'all. Peace.